Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to row 17 of the Naughty Nitwits.
Yes.
Hi.
I was going to ask if you named the gnome. Does he have a name or is he?
Oh gosh, poor guy. I've had him since Christmas and he's been nameless.
Yes.
But I'm kind of the nameless one.
That's right. Nobody knows who you are.
There is a song, The Nameless One, by Volbeat. It's a good song.
I haven't heard it. I'll have to
YouTube
it.
You won't.
You never know.
You might.
I might like it.
I could make you.
You could force me.
After we're done here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Listen to some Volbeat.
It's a date. It's a plan.
You go. Fun.
So I'm Michelle. That's Leslie.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The other one.
Yeah, this time she's the other one.
That's right.
Thank you, Tracy, from the Grocery Girl. No, really, yes, totally. I'm not taking that back. Thank you. Thank you, Grocery Girls, for talking about us on your last podcast. That was sweet. Sharing the love.
And they said nice things. They didn't just talk about us.
Right.
They actually said
They
nice
said
things.
really nice things. And the most accurate statement that's probably been made about me when Tracy said, Michelle, and I mean, this isn't verbatim, but it's close enough. Michelle, she doesn't think before she talks. Good Lord, you really do know me. No, I don't. Frequently apologizing for that.
That's right.
And,
that's why you have that segment that you
it
just
is.
apologize for everything.
It is.
The next episode.
Things just come out. I have gotten better, if you can believe that. Things did used to come out that, I mean, I have. If just imagine this is me filtered.
That's right.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So it used to be worse.
And you haven't had anything to drink except for tea and coffee.
I really don't drink.
Yeah, so that's good. Cause
I was reminiscing with someone on Instagram, Ravelry, some form of our electronic communication that we do, that most of my drinking... Oh, it was Knitting Mummy, Amanda. Hi. I have love for Amanda because she's the one that turned me on to that... this yarn. Oh my gosh. The Bernie's Bots, Beans, whatever, from the London House.
Oh, nice.
I think it's called the London House. Yeah, I did a custom order, thank you.
Of course you did.
But I got one for you.
You did?
I totally asked for two.
I didn't know you got me one.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. All right. Awesome.
It's awesome. You'll be looking at a picture because it is so gorgeous.
Oh, that's cool.
And that was because I was saying, so she's in Australia, I think she said.
Okay.
And their drinking age is 18.
Oh,
I was like, and I could be totally wrong about who I had this conversation with.
Right.
But let's pretend it was Knitting Mummy.
Making up stuff.
Just making up stuff. 18. But then I was thinking...
But you're well beyond 18, so why do you
Oh, hell yeah. But I was drinking... When I was 18, I was drinking a lot.
Oh, boy.
And I did my drinking well before I ever turned 21.
Yeah.
And by the time I turned 21, I was over it.
Well, by the time I was 20... It's funny you say that because I was the same way. I had kind of a rebellious age when I was younger. And it's funny, I'd met my husband when I turned 16. We got married when I was 19. My 21st birthday, we just hung out with some friends.
You were an old married woman.
Yeah, I was.
Mom.
I was I might have even been pregnant with Keely.
You might have been. I was 31 when I had Renata. So.
Yeah. But isn't that crazy? I mean, it's like I never I didn't go partying on my 21st birthday.
You couldn't. You were pregnant. You couldn't be doing that.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
So
shouldn't be doing that.
Well, that's true. I mean, it is possible to do that.
Yes, it is possible, but
shouldn't.
No.
You have a cute cup.
I do have a cute cup.
Yeah.
Are we talking about cups?
I am, only because I want to read
because yours is amazing.
What mine says.
Yes. Well, this one is just from Walmart.
And so cute.
Walmart's not my favorite place to go, but
Is it anybody's favorite place to go?
Exactly. I don't know. Maybe it is somebody's.
It's one of those, what do they call it? It's not even a guilty pleasure because it's not pleasure.
Well, and where our Walmart is, it's not a very safe neighborhood.
Right.
So when we go to Walmart, it's a family thing.
You went to
my
the
husband. Yes, my husband feels like he has to protect me.
Yeah.
So we all went as a family, and the only reason we went was because we were looking for Full House.
I'm looking at you guys.
My daughters got into the whole Fuller House thing,
which I didn't even know existed.
Which is hilarious because I grew up watching Full House, and now I'm watching them with the girls because we had to buy some of the
originals.
Yeah, the originals.
But Fuller is not even an appropriate word.
I know, but it's it's
Fuller
the next,
House.
Yeah,
it's a more.
It's them grown up. But so we bought like 2 seasons of Full House. So
wasn't it on Netflix?
No, it's not. Yeah. What? So my daughters and I, Walmart's the cheapest place. So we got it home. We started binge watching them, and That show's really funny. Like, I forget how funny it is. I mean, I don't remember laughing that much. I don't know if it's because I'm an adult now, and I have kids, so I have that experience of, oh, my kids would say that same thing.
Well, you know what? I watched Snow White. Did I tell you I watched Snow White?
No.
I think it was Snow White.
Interesting.
Yeah, I watched Snow White for the first time in my life with Rebecca a couple weeks ago because the high school is doing that play.
Oh, neat.
So we thought, okay, let's watch Snow White.
Yeah.
So we're getting the DVD, and I rented it. For like a month or two, I did the Netflix where you get the disc.
Yeah, in the mail. Yep.
Yeah, because it wasn't on the streaming. So I got the disc, and I put it in. I'm like, well, I'm like trying to share some trivia with the child.
That's right.
I'm like, yes, this movie's really old. This was out before I was even born.
That's crazy.
And she's like, really? I go, yeah, I think it came out in the 50s.
Wow.
Well, you know what? It came out the year my mother was born, 1937, or maybe 36. Goodness. It might have even been 36.
That's crazy.
We both were laughing through this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
gosh.
So
cute.
It is really cute. The dwarves, they say things that today would not be appropriate.
Right.
Something about, did we talk about this on here?
No.
Okay.
I haven't. Not
Sorry, if we're repeating ourselves, it's not that we think.
Get used to it, because it'll probably happen all the time.
All the time. It was like the dopey, no, not dopey, because he doesn't talk. The grumpy one, I think, is talking about Snow White. Well, she's a woman, and women have their wily ways, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just things that someone today would be offended by,
right?
So.
But that's why there's 7 dwarfs living by themselves, because no woman.
Are there 7?
Right?
I don't know.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs.
That's what we're talking about. I guess there's 7.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Alrighty. My cup. Let's just move along.
But I didn't say who my cup's from because I think it's really cute. Okay.
That's the
so anyway,
cute part,
it is from the Pioneer Woman, who I don't have any of her cookbooks or anything, but people talk about her all the time, and I think it's so cute. I just love the colors.
I love the colors.
They had another one too that I debated on getting. I was gonna go back today to get Michelle one.
That's sweet.
That's how much of a friend I am. That I would go
that
to Walmart.
She thinks about it and doesn't do it.
Today was a little crazy and busy, so
it's okay.
But it might still be coming to her if I can get my tushy over to Walmart. If
my
husband,
tissue?
if my tushy.
Oh,
if my husband will let me go to Walmart.
Why do you
by
need
myself.
to take tissue to Walmart? I mean, I get antibacterial wipes, but I don't know why you're taking tissue.
No.
Okay.
But my husband would have to go with me probably because
I could take you and protect you.
You could take me. That's true, and I can protect myself.
I know, right?
Got my own,
what do you need the husband?
Stuff.
I mean, of course we love and need our husbands, but
yes, exactly. So tell what's your
my cup says yes. I am still in my pajamas. What did I accomplish today? The kids are alive. Say thank you. Now say I'm pretty.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't done it yet.
We told him he was pretty though.
We did, and he wasn't impressed with that either.
He didn't even smile.
He was kind of cranky.
Yeah. And he had his pants on. He was fully clothed.
He was clothed. He was on his way to work, so he had his monkey suit on. But yeah, he didn't seem very happy.
He didn't seem impressed with us saying he was pretty.
And maybe because we were gonna do this a little bit earlier.
Yes.
But the Rose City Yarn Crawl is going on. Actually, now it's probably pretty much over.
Yes.
But
all weekend.
Yeah, from Thursday. They actually did it from Thursday again this year.
Yeah.
I didn't crawl. I did go yesterday with Lori over to Starlight Knitting.
Yes.
But they were not part of the yarn crawl because they weren't being picked on. It is a rule that you have to be open a certain amount of time before you can be
eligible
be a shop.
Included, yeah.
But I wanted to go show them my love because I do love them.
Yeah.
And I had decided that I wasn't going to do the yarn crawl just because I can't go to these places and not buy stuff.
I know.
It's just not.
As you'll be able to see later.
It's just not going to happen. So anyway, when Leslie got here, we're like, well, we're going to go over to Woolen Wares really quick, which is a great yarn shop right across the river from my house, close. 5 minutes away. Because Shannon Squire was going to be there. We've talked about her. She's a designer. She did the Sunday socks and.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
Michelle had told me about Shannon Squire and how cute she is and all this stuff. OMG. And I don't ever say that, but she is the cutest thing ever.
She is.
Ever.
She is. And you can't even hate her for it.
Oh.
Because she's so sweet.
I told Michelle, I said, people like her that can wear very little makeup and look just naturally beautiful. Yeah. She's just the cutest thing.
She is.
Cutest thing.
She is the cutest thing.
And sweet.
We just love her.
So it makes me want to knit all of her things now.
Yeah, she's got cute. I'm still working on my off-kilter cowl of hers, which she also has a shawl pattern for.
Oh, wow.
And I'm enjoying it. It's not, I'm not doing it because I don't enjoy it. It's
just you have a million of things on the needles.
Yes, but Stash Dash is coming up.
Oh.
Right? Like in May or something. I started looking into it because someone mentioned...
Because you need help?
No, because you earn credit for all the things that... Yeah,
and so... You finish up.
So if you don't know about Stash Dash... I think it's the Knit Girls thing.
Yes.
And so I started looking at posts on there because I wanted to be able to share that information.
Yes.
But it seems as though it doesn't start until like summerish.
I don't remember.
So we have some time before. And honestly, you guys probably all know more about it than we do.
Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah,
because I used to watch the Knit Girls, and I still do when I catch up when I have time. Mm-hmm. So I love them, but they always talk about it every year, and I always think, I usually don't have a ton of things on the needles though, so I don't need it.
I do,
but now I have quite a few things on the needles. So
just cast on more.
Exactly, is what build up for the
and that we would be in mega company because people are already talking about how they're doing that.
Oh, I'm sure.
So we would not be at all out of line.
It's a great thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
build up to that.
Anyway, so we went over to Woolen Wares. Mm-hmm. And I told him, we won't be long. Mm-hmm. And I didn't think we were. I did not think we were gone that long.
No way.
So we got back, and I'm like, well, we weren't gone that long.
Yeah, maybe half hour, 40 minutes. He's like, it was 2 hours. Are you kidding me?
We lost 2 hours of our lives. It was a good 2 hours.
Oh, it was a great 2 hours. It went by super fast.
Way fast.
I felt like we were there like 20 minutes.
I know. I thought maybe 30, 40 at the most. I did not. I never would have guessed 2 hours.
No.
And really, you can't blame it on the drive because it's really like 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, no traffic.
No, and parking was a breeze. And so, I don't know.
The company was just so good,
It was. Yep.
It was
always a fun
sweet ladies
thing.
Mm-hmm.
That yarn crawling business.
It was fun. It felt nice to just at least participate somewhat because I hate not participating at all. I know. But at the same time, I just knew with my schedule this year, I was like, taking Everett to all these shops, there's just no way.
Oh, no.
You wouldn't be a happy camper,
And I didn't want to spend the money.
Yeah. You did.
Really, I mean.
You don't, yeah. Don't you? You want to.
Well, I mean, no, yeah, exactly. Yes, no.
Yes, please.
Yes,
I'll
please.
Add that. Yes.
So now it's time to refer to the notes.
Yes.
Because I've totally forgotten anything I was going to talk about.
Me too.
Because we got to talking about something else.
That's right.
All right. So we said our thanks to the grocery girls.
Yes.
And, okay, Julie, Diary of a Yarn Snob. Mm-hmm. Her not very last episode, because I watched that this morning, I think. The one before that. Mm-hmm. She is so freaking funny. Mm-hmm. Because she mentioned my name a million times.
She did, yes.
And it was so funny, because I'd given her a bad time about not knowing my name. Yeah. And then she kept saying it over and over again.
So I think she knows it now. I think she's practiced it enough.
I think what I really think is that she did it on purpose just to screw with me.
You think so?
Because I had mentioned in our last episode that I don't like my name.
Oh, that's true.
So here I put out there, I don't like my name.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I hear is Michelle.
Maybe we should just call you Shell.
No, oh my God, I hate that. No, thank you.
But I'm a close friend of yours. I can't call you Shell.
No.
Okay.
You want to stay a close friend of mine? Don't do it. No, I don't like that.
Okay, so that's worse than
that's
Shell,
worse, yes. What if I called you Les?
I've been called worse. Probably.
Yeah, I know, that's true. I've been called worse, but I'd rather be called worse than Shell.
Well, in high school, not high school, probably junior high. I don't know when boys are junior high boys. They'd call me Leslie,
They probably still do because they're guys.
Weird. Yeah, so
anyway. Yeah. I also want to mention a blog that I checked out, Life of a Knitfomaniac, because Knitfomaniac won one of our prizes last time.
Yep.
And then she was very thankful, and she said, sorry you guys had a hard time pronouncing my name. I've never had anyone have a hard time. Like, oh, that's not you. That's us. That's because that's not hard, Knitfomaniac. No, it's just us. So anyway, so she is friends with Darlene from Awesome Bags by Granny.
Nice.
And so I checked out her blog, and then she had a really cute picture of another awesome bag by Awesome Granny.
Nice.
And you guys might be seeing that in the future.
Oh, her bags are so neat.
They are.
They're so awesome.
And Wendy, who is Woohoo Pepper, Another one of these names that I'm not trying to make fun of.
No.
I'm really not. It's just...
She's really trying hard.
To not make fun of it?
Yeah, you're trying really hard to do it correctly.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
I'm just working through the syllables, woo, who, pepper, because there's lots of O's. And so you want to give the appropriate attention to the O's.
Each O.
Route 45 on Etsy. She has a bunch of patterns that through March are $2 off.
Wow.
Anything $2.99 or more.
Oh, that's awesome.
She can get a pattern for 99 cents.
That's cool.
And she has some cute ones, especially if you have little ones to knit
Fun.
for. Yeah.
Oh, I should check it out.
Yeah, so the coupon code is 20 off March. You'll be reading that down there. And, okay, I have another note here that says Adam and Eve OMG. And what that's referring to is the grocery girls with their retail therapy, which is equivalent to our community service.
Yes.
Because we're all about service.
Of course.
They talk about River City Yarns, which is their yarn shop up there, and apparently Handmaiden, which is a wonderful line of yarn, Road to China.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
They have a line exclusively for the River City folks called Adam and Eve Yarn. Don't Google Adam and Eve. Just don't do it. Because I did.
And don't check the hashtag either, probably.
Oh boy, I don't check. I really don't.
Oh boy.
Adam and Eve on Google brought up, and I didn't go to it, but
that's good.
So, just imagine some store, right? Who would think that? No, someone did. Someone has a whole shop about it. Anyway.
So how do you find it if you want to find the
then you could just put in like River City. I mean, you can. You can
Okay.
put in Adam and Eve yarn, and you'll get that as a choice.
Okay. Amongst
amongst
others.
right, many.
Okay.
And it might be that you don't want to look at what the. I mean, I look. I can't help it. I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
You'd think by now I'd learned don't look. Just find what you're looking
Scroll
for and move
on.
on. Yes,
Scroll
it's that
on.
scroll on.
Yeah.
And Twigman. I know. I'm sorry.
Make him sound like he's like 8 feet tall and like 100 pounds or something, is he?
No,
he's not.
no. It's
Twig
okay.
Man just
It's
sounds
Sticks
skinny.
and Twine.
Yes.
Podcast.
Sticks
Eric.
plus Twine, right?
Yes. Yeah. Eric is Sticks plus Twine podcast. I can't help it. He's Twigman to me.
Twigman.
I think because
She's like Spicy Homemakers or Spice Girl.
Right. And so what I'm saying here is I have no permission to give people new names.
Right.
I just
Hopefully
do it.
they're not offended by it.
Right. So if I'm offensive, I'm sorry. It just,
Again, she doesn't think.
But don't call me Shell.
That's right.
What's good for me
She's
is
very
not good
adamant
for you.
about that. Yes. Don't
Anyway,
ever call her Shell.
he is hosting the Exploration Station, which we'll be talking about. Exploration Station Knit Along.
Yes.
Which is a Stephen West pattern.
Yes.
But anyway, so as I have referred to Twigman, I'm actually talking about Eric from Sticks Plus Twine podcast. He's also up in Canada, and I do enjoy watching him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love our Canadians. They're very good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is that? I don't.
No, that's
Let's
like
not
Fargo.
get into accents. We're going to butcher them.
And probably, again, offend people.
Exactly.
But they do say some things funny.
They do.
I like it.
They do, yes. Yeah. Yes. Can't think of any right now, but I do.
No.
I like how they talk.
I like the way you talk. Do you remember, did you ever see, it's been a while now. Oh, Lord, I don't remember. It's Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah.
Dwight Yoakam is in it.
Oh, boy.
Billy Bob plays this, and he wrote it and directed it, and it was his first thing he did. I'm going to think of it later and let you know.
Okay.
But anyway, at some point he says, I like the way you talk. Maybe not exactly like that.
I wish I had an accent.
I totally do too.
I do. They're so pretty.
I know.
They're so pretty.
I know. I'm listening now to. I finished my Winds of War and War and Remembrance, and now I'm listening to Charles Dickens' Tale of Two Cities.
Yeah.
Because I think that I like Charles Dickens, but I think it's easier to process his work, especially hearing it over reading it.
Yes.
And then it's being narrated by someone with an accent.
Oh,
and so
beautiful.
it's fun. I enjoy that, yes.
Yeah.
All right, should we move on to whips, or should we just keep talking about other stuff?
Well, I'm sure other stuff will come up too among the whips.
It will.
Yes.
All right, what you got there?
So, I am like casting on everything.
I know you're preparing for Stash Dash.
I guess so. So right now I'm doing magic looping a pair of socks. And this is Knit Picks, their Hawthorne fingering weight yarn, and it's graffiti speckle.
I like the color.
Toe up. I do too. I love it.
It feels so sturdy.
Yeah, it's a sturdy yarn.
Like really sturdy.
Yeah.
Like you can walk around in these socks and nothing bad's going to happen to your foot.
But nothing bad's going to happen, period.
No.
Yeah, you're just
everything's going to be good when you're walking
perfect.
in these socks.
But yeah, I was telling Michelle earlier, we try not to talk too much.
Me too.
We tried not to. We kept cutting each other off. But
don't talk about that.
Don't talk about that. But I am loving toe-up socks.
Yeah.
I'm a convert. Never thought I would be, but I like the toe better. I think it just feels sturdier than a Kitchener.
And it looks better.
It looks good, yeah. And although I will say I need to do the Fish Lips Kiss heel on toe up. I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
I've always done Fish Lips Kiss heel on the top down, cuff down. Because I don't know what it is, but heels just take me forever. I just feel like it takes me hours.
Really?
To do the gusset and do the, you know.
I wonder why.
I don't know. It just seems like it takes forever. I don't know why.
Okay.
It just does.
All right.
So, anyway. Fish Lips Kiss, I feel like I whip it out in like
less
than a half an hour.
Okay,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah,
All right. I thought you
so I
meant
guess
that
compared
too.
to
I was
that,
like, what's wrong with you?
No, Fish Lips, I feel like it's over and done and I'm on to the next part.
Yes, absolutely.
And so, although I do love the look of just a slip stitch, you know, the gusset and heel and all that stuff. I think it's beautiful. But it just seems to take a while. So, knitting those. Yes.
No, there was something.
Something. Yes.
It's something having to do with heels.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to find it. I found a thing that had all these different heels and like the stitch.
Oh.
Did you see that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Was it a book? You had a book or something?
No, I have the book, but this is like a download or something.
Oh, neat.
It's a free thing on Ravelry, so I'm going to find it.
Yes.
Because I think it would be like, it would really, at a glance, give you some different options for heels.
I would love that.
Yeah.
That would be awesome because I would love to try different stuff. Okay, and then I'm doing my my Cornwall Coast by Claudia Donnelly. And I'm making it out of my Bohemia Fibers hand-dyed yarn in the Princess Bride colorway.
I love that so
much. It's beautiful.
Much.
So this is it in a skein form. That's my second skein.
I will tell you that if you think I don't ever say no, I do, because when I saw that after she got that, I wanted it.
You said no?
I didn't buy it.
Oh. So that's...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, pretty. I just love the oranges and the blues. And I love it because I feel like I love orange, but yet I'm not going to wear just plain orange. But I feel like with the blue, it can go good with denim and all kinds of, you know. So it's pretty bunched up right now. But anyway, I've loved knitting on it. It's been fun. So, yeah. And it has an applied border, which...
Applied?
Yeah, you have to like, you know, knit on the border or something. I don't know what it's called.
Like in the that one shawlette, the cedar leaf
shawlette. Okay, so I have done one before then, because I was thinking to myself, I don't know if I've ever done that, but yes, I have.
Okay, if that's what you're talking about, then I'm
sure that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Who knows? But I just think this shawl is gorgeous, and I'm like excited to. I'll just show the front picture. But if you guys can see that, probably.
I'll put a thing. Yeah, I'll do one of those things. That I do. Yes. But I want to see it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I just love it. I think it's gorgeous.
Yes. Oh, I have that in my queue.
Do you? Yes. Spicy homemaker Melissa gifted the pattern to me.
Nice. Yes.
And she's the one that recommended Bohemia Fibers, so it's beautiful.
Yeah, you know, Melissa Spicy Homemaker does some amazing, she just has great ideas. She's doing this thing on her podcast right now that I think if you're at all interested, you should go check out.
Yeah.
I don't even want to try to explain it because
I don't
understand it. No, it's like some knitting games thing.
Oh, yes. And she wants podcasters that want to be involved in it.
I think that ship has sailed.
You don't think we're doing it?
I think that like she's already got things going.
Oh, I don't know. I think she would.
Oh gosh, but I don't understand it.
I don't either. But maybe we'll have to talk
it's.
to her.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think it's over our heads.
It might be. It's too advanced.
It's too advanced.
We can't understand it.
We have to go with very simple things.
We do.
In life.
We have to keep life simple. And that's in my bags for awesome cream which I absolutely love, and I love the size of it. I feel like I can fit everything in
that
here.
bag size is so awesome.
It's a perfect size.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not done yet. So I've got that, and then and so this week I've also been knitting on my sock blanket. And I won't show it all, but I will try and show the squares that I've done.
But we're going to have to lay it out somehow so I can get a picture up there because it is so awesome.
Sometime. I did like 4 squares this week. So I did, this one.
It just goes on and on.
This is knitted wit. I know that for sure. That's the only one I know for sure. This one, and this one, I think. So I finished, so it's square now, But anyway, I was asking people how many squares they have on theirs, and I think I have 109, I think.
Oh my gosh, I'm such a slacker.
Or something. Yeah, but, so anyway, I'm just curious how much more I will do. But it's so fun. And it was just nice to feel like, I got something else done. Like, I told Michelle it's been sitting on my chair forever.
Because that's what she does with her knitted
items. That's what I did. It's draped all over my house. But people would come over and they'd curl up under it, and I have all these ends, hanging out. And so the other day I just spent, about an hour or so.
But that's not a design feature.
That's true. Stephen West, I think, he leaves a lot of ends unwoven. Somebody talked about
Stephen B.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa. That was close. That's why I sit forward and she sits back.
That's right.
Because I talk with my hands and she points with her fingers.
So then I also cast on, because I'm crazy, I cast on another blanket. But this time I'm using size 3 needles.
Oh.
Because I kind of wanted it a little bit more
denser,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and for it to look a little different.
Yeah.
Plus, I have so many
size 3 needles.
No, I just have a lot of yarn left over, even from those size squares that I thought I might as well keep going and put it into another.
Totally.
So anyway, that's a new start of a new blanket. It's a little baby blanket.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Your 2 squares.
Yes, my 2 little squares.
I'm not mocking you. I mean, I've got like 9 squares done on my first blanket, so she's totally passed me on that.
Then I've got, right here, my exploration station. Are you going to show yours
I'm
too
totally
going to
show mine. No, you show yours and then I'll get to mine.
So my exploration station, I've got all these balls of yarn in here. These are I'll talk about those later because I did buy a couple of them over the last 2 weeks. So here's my little baby exploration station.
Oh, it's looking so cute.
It's my little start.
I really like.
I think so.
I like how the colors are.
Yeah,
together.
I do too. It's
like when you showed me the ball when she sent me a picture of.
Sent you a billion pictures.
Yeah, but I didn't like the pink.
Yeah,
I was like, I wouldn't do that. I don't like it. But in actuality, it's really nice.
Yeah, it pulls out the pinks in here
really
and also in the greens.
Yeah.
But so it's I
like it. So tell everyone, our friends what you think of the exploration station so far.
Well, I'm definitely going to do it because I love the finished shawl pictures.
And I'll be mad at you.
Yes, and she'll kick my booty if I don't.
Yes.
But it's definitely out of my comfort zone. Like it's kind of messy with all the ends and stuff. And I told Michelle, I said, I just like a neat, like a Cornwall coast. I like, one end at the beginning, that I got to weave in, and then the one at the end. I don't like all these different, it just kind of freaks me out. And so I need to go in. I saw Michelle's and, she had weaved in her ends, and I thought I need to do that just so that it doesn't seem so chaotic to me.
Yeah.
And I'm not used to constantly changing. Like, now change to ball A, now change to ball B, now change to ball... it's like, oh my gosh, can't I just stick to one ball and knit away, So it's not a relaxing knit yet. I mean, it will be, but right now I just feel like it's...
Well, it's funny that you say that because our next section's the brioche.
Yeah,
so I don't think it's going to get relaxing at that point.
It may not, yeah, it probably won't.
I haven't done brioche yet. I've watched several. I haven't watched several. I've watched one, and then I started another one by the Sockmatician.
Okay,
I sent you some links.
Oh yes, you did.
And I sent Amber, if you're watching, you better be watching. Yarn Junkie, some links of the tutorial by Sockmatician, and then the other one that we like is the pink, the very pink
knits.
Pink knits is a good one.
Yep.
I'm not entirely worried about it.
I'm not either. I'm not scared of it.
Right.
I think it'll be kind of fun.
I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
I'm not. Some people were swatching just to try the brioche. I don't think I'm even going to do that, but maybe I will. Are you?
I haven't even thought about it.
Oh, okay.
I haven't even thought about it.
I guess the fear is, they do say put the lifeline in and stuff. the fear would be if you screw it up, then it's really hard to rip back. I don't. Maybe I will practice it a little bit.
Maybe. Yeah. It probably would. It'd be smart.
It would be smart. Swatching is smart, but I don't. We don't do that. So. Maybe we will for this. We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Probably not.
Yeah. No. Maybe. We'll let you know.
Maybe one of us will and one of us won't.
You might be seeing a lot of him.
Oh, I hope not. Because that's the other thing I was thinking. Man, if I screw this thing up and I have to like rip it all out, I'm gonna have all these broken ends. You know what I mean? Of yarn, and I don't want that because then I've spent money on this yarn and it's pretty yarn and I love this yarn. So it's not like I can like, if I hated it, which I don't think, I'm not going to hate the pattern, but if I ever did and wanted to just rip it all out, I'd have all these wasted yarn. But no, I'm going forward. I'm going forward.
It is an awesome, and Leslie doesn't like the ends right now, and I mean nobody does. Right. But we just do them a little bit as you go, and it's only this first section with all the wedges. Yes. Once you get to the other part, there's not going to be quite so many.
Yes.
Are you done with your whips? Or you got more?
I have my Freja sweater, but I have not touched it at all these last 2 weeks. So that's, I think, it for my works in progress. Yes.
Well, my whips, I have. I don't even know that I've shown it at all, but I'm doing the bow hat by Layla. Raby, whatever, using the black trillium fibers, the head wig.
Right.
And I'm going to love that, but it's just not getting any attention right now.
Yeah.
Same with my sock head hat, no attention. My off-kilter cowl, no attention. Because, yes, I had to get my March.
That is beautiful yarn.
I know. This is the Desert Vista Dye Works Zombody. It's cold outside.
That is so pretty.
Which, I also think it's springy.
It is. Yeah. Oh, it totally is. To me, it could go both ways.
So when I was looking at on Instagram, seeing the different socks come through, and the feed on Ravelry of that thing, I kept seeing this and another colorway, and I'd ask the person, "Oh, what is that?" So then they'd tell me. Then I went on and ordered it, and then like a few days later, whatever, maybe more, I don't know. I'm looking again, and I see someone else has this.
So you ordered it again?
Not that bad, but I asked the person, I'm like, "Oh, what color is that? I love that." And they tell it's the same. I'm like, and it happened with the other one too. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I must really like those because I keep forgetting that I've asked someone what it is." And I
think that's beautiful.
I do too. I really do like that.
And I'm not a huge pastel-y person, but
neither.
Those are really pretty pastel colors.
Very very fun.
Very springy.
So I have 2 of those going. I don't think this one has much more.
Yeah.
Not really. I guess actually it has less. So.
And are you match? Does it match? Do they match?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, good. Nice.
Not that you have to. But is in my studio in the green. Cute. It's one of those ones that's divided in the middle.
Oh, that's neat. See, I need that because
you do?
Well, my bag that I have my socks in, which I love this bag, but did you get me this bag?
I did.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a Suburban Stitcher.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not.
She does make it with this
She does
fabric,
make
though.
that fabric
Who
one,
is
but
it?
it's
I thought it said somewhere.
It does say somewhere, and it's a really cute bag.
It is. Oh my goodness.
The person that made it, the shop that made it, has another. I think I got one of my Dr. Seuss bags.
I thought she had a tag in here.
I thought so
I could have
too.
swore I've seen a tag, but I don't see one now.
We'll find it.
Anyway, I love it, but it would be nice if it had a divider.
I do like the divider.
Because my socks, especially when you're doing 2 at the same time, it's nice to keep them separate.
Except that I'm very guilty of just tossing
shoving them in there.
I shove.
Yeah.
And then I wonder why I have this mess.
I know. Well, what I ended up doing was I have a little notebook in all my knitting bags that, to keep notes on what I'm knitting and stuff.
Smart.
So I just put that kind of in the middle and then
that's a good
separated
idea.
the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then somebody had asked me about the, they always see me with these yarn cozies, and I'll talk about that later. But that does help with me and my shoving, because at least they're somewhat protected.
And did you smell my yarn? So let's see. Do you smell it? Michelle gave me
what a letdown, right?
Tough Woolens.
Oh,
the bar of soap.
Oh, it's the smoky thing.
Oh my gosh. She gave me a campfire. This is the best smell I think in the whole wide world.
I'm glad that you think that.
Oh my gosh, and I keep it in there purposely so that my socks will smell like this. But I brought it home and I had my husband sniff it, my daughter, and all of them were just sitting there. I want to go camping. Let's go camping. And
that's so funny because when I ask my family members to smell something, they just are not into it.
They all.
Your
and I said, "What does it
smell
smell like?" I said, "What does it smell like?" And they were like, "It smells like camping." I was like, "Yes, It's called campfire.
Where did I go wrong? My
So
family
I love
doesn't
it.
want to smell things that I give them. They don't say that I'm pretty when I tell them to.
Sad.
Okay,
well, they
so
don't really tell me I'm pretty either.
Well, yeah. I guess it's not the same when you're telling someone that they have to.
They have to tell you. That's right.
My expiration station is in my bags by Awesome Granny.
Nice. I'm gonna have to move mine into a bigger bag
Well, I started it out in the one that I just got from Renee from you know what, Lowland. For some reason, Renee, I always want to call you Outland. Outlander. I don't know why I want to call you that. Names. But then I always have to think Lowland Originals.
There you go.
So yes, I have.
Wow, you got all kinds of.
I do.
I won't say what I think they are when I see those, but
condoms.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can say it. Yarn condoms.
That's what they look like. Yeah.
Okay then. So
your yarn is well protected.
Although I wouldn't mind if it procreated.
Oh, that's true.
That would be awesome.
Yes.
You know what would be awesome?
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
If little babies would come out.
Oh, little gumballs.
Yes, little.
If
if only life worked the way we wanted it to.
I know. And there was
Yeah.
Unicorns and...
I don't care about those. I really don't. I'm just not a unicorn person.
Me either. I'm just thinking, imagination.
Yes.
Of, whatever. Okay.
So my exploration station.
That's awesome.
I'm using Hedgehog.
Yes, you
I
are.
bought these a while ago, as you all know, if you watched us very long.
Yeah, so pretty.
And yeah, I'm really digging it.
So pretty.
I am.
Love it, love it.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When I bought these, it was totally for this. And, I didn't create the combination. It was already, laid
out for you.
Laid out for me, and I loved it. Then when I started contemplating for real, okay, I'm really going to do this now, I started second guessing, and I was like, these might be too bright.
Yeah.
These might be... I might not like these at all.
Right.
But now that I'm knitting them, I'm like, yeah, some of them that I'm seeing on the thread are lovely.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe color choices that are more reasonable, like for daily wear or whatever. But I love this.
That's right.
And what the heck?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So anyhow, I'm thinking it's fun. My yellow wedge here, I totally had to tear out. Or no, I didn't tear it out. I unknit it because I didn't want to just rip it out.
Yes.
Because I was off a stitch.
Did you find out why or where?
Yeah, I must not have done one of the knit front backs.
Okay.
And I wanted my eyelets to match up properly.
Yes.
And so I'm trying to be very careful.
That's good.
And because I just don't want it to be messed up.
Right.
It will be somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure. Mine is too, I'm sure.
It's going to happen. But at this point, I've got it on track. And I think it's really fun to knit.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get there. I think it's just with being so busy watching Everett and stuff, it's like my brain is just, when I do have 5 seconds to knit or, I just sit down and just want to knit a sock. Yeah, and so it's going to be tough to find that time. It's going to have to be a weekend.
Yeah, no, this is one of those ones that I will knit when I first sit down to knit.
Yeah, when you're wide awake.
Right, exactly. When I start feeling that tiredness come on, I have to put it down.
Exactly.
Because it's just not going to happen.
No, exactly. I think our lighting's okay. Sorry, I'm just worried about our lighting.
It is. There's some major clouds have come upon us. But you know what? If it starts to pour,
we have an umbrella.
We're safe.
Yes, we have an umbrella.
Watch out, everyone.
Oh boy. Poke somebody's eye out. There you go. You just
gotta
hold that the whole time. Nope, you didn't get me.
Okay, so when we were over at Woolen Wares, they had these rainbow umbrellas for $10.
Yeah.
We're Oregonians, so we will not ever use this out of the rain. Because that would be embarrassing.
It would be. We wouldn't be a true Oregonian
who
if we used
uses
an
an umbrella?
We just get rained on.
But they're so awesome.
Very pretty.
I just absolutely loved it.
Very pretty.
It's like all the colors.
And if you would have seen all the work she went through before we started podcasting, trying to make it a prop in our podcast
I wanted
just
it
for
to
you
hang
guys.
behind us.
It didn't work.
We're going to work on that, though.
Yeah, she was shoving it through a chair.
I was almost
almost
impaled her.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess you poking me in the eye was just kind of payback.
That's right, I'm paying you back, yeah.
But some very dark clouds have come over.
We were supposed to have thunderstorms today, but it was pretty nice for most of the day.
It was.
All of a sudden, it just got really dark.
We spent the nice part of the day at Woolen Wares.
Exactly.
Sorry, those beautiful 2 hours that we could have been podcasting.
I know, and had good lighting.
We
were shopping.
But you know what? I mean, you don't really want to see us anyway.
Right.
Us personally,
right,
you know.
Right.
And so we'll just have pictures of the things.
Our beautiful things.
Right. Yeah, because looking at us is just kind of like what you have to do.
To get to the good stuff.
Yes, exactly.
You have to suffer through looking at us and hearing us talk.
You do.
Just to get to the good stuff.
Just the way it is.
It is. We're sorry.
The way it is.
Very sorry.
All right, you got any ends? Oh, I don't even have mine with me.
Yes, I do. I just have one. Just one. My Calais shawl. Is that what we called it?
Okay, everyone's dying to know. I can't believe I've waited this long to ask.
What?
Is your digestive system back on track?
It is. It is. Thank you for being so concerned.
Yes.
That smooth move tea worked.
Good to know.
Not at Michelle's house.
Not at my house, no.
Thank goodness.
Yes,
but
thank goodness it wasn't at my house.
And it was gentle. It wasn't harsh.
Good.
So it worked
well.
No
cramping.
A little bit, but not uncomfortable cramping. Okay. So it worked well. Thank you.
I don't even care if there's cramping because I figure...
It's coming out.
If it's coming out, it could affect the scale in a positive way.
That's right. Oh, that's funny. So anyway, back to this is my finished object, my Calais shawl, and it's out of my handspun, except for the brown. The brown is just Knitpicks Wool of the Andes.
Excuse me, the brown really brought it together.
Yeah, which is funny because I ran out of the orange and I thought, oh crud, what am I going to do? And I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to grab this and it's just weird how it worked out because even these little. It looks like it goes. Like it looks like that's how it was supposed to look.
Yeah.
So I was really glad for that. It didn't.
Awesome.
I mean, do you think it softened up at all?
I wouldn't be able to wear it.
Yeah. I mean, it's very.
I
woolly.
like it.
It's
but
woolly.
Yeah.
But I.
But you can.
I haven't worn it yet.
And on your dresser, it's going to be lovely.
It's going to be truly lovely. I know I took pictures with it long enough, and it's not even that big either. That's the other thing. I like big.
I do too, but that's a good size for just wearing like that.
Yeah, just wearing.
Now, does that bug you on your neck?
It doesn't because it's kind of away.
Okay.
You know, so it's okay.
That's cute.
But
she looks cute.
It'll look lovely in my home.
It's dark. It's like so dark in here.
I know.
Do you want to? Should we pause and?
I wonder if we should just turn that light, if that would help, or put it on the table. I wonder if we're gonna have to.
We're gonna try something.
Sorry.
Please stay tuned.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. Our light sucks. These big dark clouds came and.
It was crazy.
We're under a dark cloud.
Michelle was trying everything. We even tried moving rooms.
We tried 3 different rooms. And this, I mean, now we're going to look totally washed out, maybe.
I don't know.
But, sorry. We might be inserting more pictures.
We might, yes.
And then you'll just hear us talking.
More pictures.
It's that kind of day.
Yes, it's a dreary day.
But that's okay, because we're kind of to the point where we're going to be showing off our community service.
Yes.
And pictures are great for that.
Exactly. Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, that's where we're at, right?
We are. Okay. I think so.
The only thing I finished were my Flintstone February socks.
Oh, right.
And I'll pop a picture up there.
Cool.
And
you posted them on Instagram, right? Didn't you? Yeah, they were really sweet. That's awesome.
I went, I guess that would be part of... Well, let's real quick talk about, again, Julie, Diary of a Yarn Snob. Mm-hmm. We were doing a bag exchange. She totally beat me. She got her bags done sooner than I did. I'm thinking, while this is uploading to YouTube, which if you've uploaded anything to YouTube, you know it takes forever. So maybe I'll finish it then.
There you go. Perfect.
But she sent me a bag, and she sent Leslie a bag.
Which was so sweet.
That's just how nice she is.
Oh, my gosh. Love it.
So my bag, really, she's going to be opening her Etsy shop soon.
Oh, she doesn't have it open
yet? Not yet.
Oh,
she's working on it.
Oh, my goodness.
Diary of a Yarn Snob, maybe? I mean, I don't quote me. I think that might be what she's calling her yarn shop.
It would make sense.
Or her Etsy shop. Mine came with, she let me choose. And I did. I mean, I chose first because I saw this little passport charm on one of her episodes. And I was like, oh my God, that is the cutest thing ever. Because we're in the process of getting passports right now, which we've never had before. And so when I saw that, I was like, I gotta have the bag with the passport.
Yep.
And then it has the cutest,
adorable
interior with the maps and stuff.
So cute.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
So
love it.
cool. I love that.
So totally love it.
Yeah.
I don't see Alaska on here.
Oh, okay.
But we'll be cruising in these waters.
That's right. That's right.
Anyway, so yes.
Beautiful.
You can show yours off.
And then she was so sweet to send me one because I didn't make her a bag. But I'll send something in the mail to you because I really appreciate it. But Michelle picked this out for me, and I absolutely love it. Michelle has awesome taste, of course.
No, so, I didn't pick that
you
out
didn't pick
for
it?
you.
She picked it out for me?
Yeah, she sent me 2 randomly.
Oh, nice.
And so of the 2, I picked the one I wanted.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
We could go with that,
she
though.
did an awesome job.
But I picked you out that.
Because it's beautiful.
Special.
I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. But I love her little button, "We'll knit for booze." That's pretty funny. And the little zipper pull here is beautiful. We'll just insert a picture because and her little button
because you
yarn
can't see anything
snot.
on our
Yeah,
podcast
you can't see
right
anything on our
now.
podcast because our lighting's bad. But I just love the fabric. Even it's very sturdy fabric.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good quality.
I know. I kind of
Very
feel
good
bad because
quality.
the bag I'm gonna send her, it's like
Your bags are beautiful too. And it has a little pocket inside.
I know. I like the pocket.
But I just love the blues in this and the browns.
Yeah.
It's totally me. So thank you so very much.
It makes me think of something that you just got at Woolen Wares today. It kind of matches.
Does it?
I mean, kind of. The Delicious.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
I mean,
we could.
Yeah.
But
I think
anyway.
Whatever you knit with that Delicious yarn should go in that
put
bag.
in here. I should.
Yep.
But anyway, thank you so much. It was
Yeah,
so sweet
thank
of you.
you.
And
That
I
was fun.
love it. So it's beautiful.
Very
Beautiful,
fun.
beautiful. Yes.
Okay. So I had to go, I didn't have to, but I went to the Dalles last weekend to my sister-in-law's 50th birthday.
Yes.
And the Dalles is like 90 miles east of us.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a rainy day. And as I'm driving along, it was like, driving in the rain is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. But it was gray.
Oh.
Everything around me was gray.
Dark.
You couldn't, visibility was awful. You couldn't really differentiate the cars in front of you and such.
Yeah.
So by the time, I'm approaching Hood River, which is about 25 miles west of the Dalles, I was so tired. I was kind of getting in that, like...
I know where this is going. So you just had to stop at a knit shop.
I stopped at Hood River.
Which we love Hood River. Hood River is a
Love
beautiful town.
Not Another Hat. And they had a new location from the last time I'd been
Of course.
there. And easier to get to. It's right off the freeway. Make a couple turns, you're there.
That's right.
And let's just say that stopping there and picking up something...
Of course.
...is a lot cheaper than the deductible had I crashed.
There you go. There you go.
So I really
There's
did
the justification.
it
It was for safety. Yes.
And
Is that what you told Michael too?
tell him.
Oh, he doesn't. He'll find out when he watches our podcast. Yes. One of the very few men that watch our podcast.
Yeah.
Along with my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, nice people. I walked in. They were having a knitting group.
Fun.
I walk in. What are they talking about? Some intestinal worm. I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's funny. I think that's going around because I've heard a story about an intestinal worm too. Yeah. There's some medical show on TV and they were talking about this woman who went in because she hadn't gone to the bathroom in a long time and she felt really full, and then they found out that she was full. Her mother had given her a diet pill, and in the diet pill was these worms that help eat stuff so you lose weight. And she ended up, I think, taking too many of them, and they grew. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, I'm never taking another pill that I don't know exactly what it is. What's it's made because.
And who would be desperate to? Oh,
I would.
Sad.
I mean, if I could eat a worm, and
you would eat a worm. I would not eat a worm.
I wouldn't eat the worm. Like
you would eat a pill form of a worm.
If it would truly make me lose the weight easily.
No way.
And then I could poop the worm out.
Oh, I couldn't.
I don't know if I could actually.
See, I would just drink my poop
That freaks
tea.
me out.
Yeah, I don't want anything. I already know that there's things that live in us.
Oh, I know, and I don't want to think about it. So I couldn't do it.
So anyway, they were talking about disgusting things at the yarn shop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so I introduced myself and handed out our little cards. And,
said that they sounded like our kind of people. They're talking about gross stuff and stuff. And,
true.
You know.
I mean, there was that. They were very nice. The gal that was working was super sweet.
Nice.
And I have to do that thing where I forgot to pull my chair over. Oh, so why don't you show off something that you got?
Well, I did get my, you have to pardon, I don't know if you can see this. There's a nice ring of breast milk right here on my needle case. Yeah,
I didn't see that coming.
From Everett's bottle
All the things
sitting
we
on
talked
there.
about.
I should have cleaned that off, but I didn't, so that's okay. Anyway, I did get my marbles needles, the size that I wanted, in the mail. And I love them. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I did try using one of the sizes, size 6.
Just say the color.
Yeah, the pink right here, size 6. And it was a little sticky. My yarn kind of stuck to it a little bit. And Michelle and I had kind of talked about it. I don't know if I need to like rub it with something. Like
I think you do. I think you need to take like a cloth.
Yeah.
One of those soft cloth things.
Yeah, it's kind of maybe.
Yeah.
And
or olive oil. Not olive oil. Coconut oil.
But then it'd get on your knitting.
True. I just had to throw coconut oil
I
out there.
love coconut oil.
I've been using it to take my makeup off. It gets mascara off really good.
Okay, my new favorite snack is shaved coconut from New Seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, I eat it like candy because I'm doing the whole paleo thing, and it's paleo approved, and it's like candy to me because I've had no sugar. So to me, it's like that's like sugar to me now. So anyway, off topic, but if you can find good organic coconut that's just shaved and has nothing added to it, it's so yummy.
Or if you want to take your makeup off.
Or if you want to take, it's good for your skin, hair, everything.
Yeah, we don't know about knitting needles. Probably not a good idea.
Probably not a good idea. But anyway, so I'm going to keep going with them and keep trying. But I think depending on the yarn you use, it's going to depend on what do you have.
I meant to pull this out earlier. Dang it. No, this is supposed to help us.
It's going to help us?
I got us a thesaurus.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. And the best part is large print.
Oh, that's good.
So before our next podcast episode,
what are we going to do? Study that?
We're going to have to come up with some words.
Okay,
we're going to increase our vocabulary so that you're not stuck with awesome, cool,
sweet.
It's
cute, pretty. Super cute, really cute, beautiful.
Yeah. So we are going to expand
just for you guys.
Yes,
because we're trying to be educated,
educational,
and educated.
We're an educational show. So really, I mean, the time that you spend with us,
it's one stop. You don't need to go anywhere else.
Exactly.
Except for smarter podcasters.
We have health tips.
We do. Don't eat worm pills.
Or do.
Totally
up to you. We don't judge.
Coconut oil is wonderful. Smooth Move tea works wonderful. It works wonderfully. What else have we taught these wonderful people? Things that they didn't want to know.
I don't know, but
we're still learning.
But we're going to come up with better words to use while we do it.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah. Awesome.
I always use awesome. I know.
It's the book.
Yes, yeah. I need it badly.
Yep.
So
I should
badly.
Just tear it in half, and you should be responsible for
through whatever. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Oh, just dropped something.
It was just the umbrella. It's okay.
Okay. Our rainbow umbrella.
Yep.
Okay, so are we still doing
community
service? All right. So
are we still? I haven't even started yet.
We haven't even started. So anyway, I got some yarn from my exploration station. As you know, this is my Hue Loco, which I showed off last time. So I'm using Hue Loco in her Lucky Charms, but I already had that, so you already saw that. But I went out with Michelle, and I bought...
We went to Twisted.
We did go to Twisted. This is Republic of Wool in their colorway.
Whose name is also Michelle.
Yes, Wanderlust.
But you know what? That Michelle, I don't dislike that name on her.
No.
So, I mean, what I'm saying is, now I feel bad. I've said I don't
for all
like
the Michelles out there
that I've insulted.
Poor Michelles.
Yeah.
That's right. And this is Malabrigo.
Yeah, I love that
Malabrigo.
color.
And this is, I don't remember. Oh, it was a color I can't pronounce. See, we need to get better at pronouncing names, too. Okay, what is that?
Or they could just start naming
color
their stuff.
number 807, which is...
oh, gosh. Cote d'Azur. Well, Azur is like blue in Spanish or something.
Exactly. Right? So it's a nice navy blue. But those are two things that I bought for the exploration station because I could not decide on what I was going to do.
Well, it looks great.
Yes. And then as we were out doing our yarn crawl today, our little yarn crawl, I had to pick up this adorable, cute bag. And is your bag by the same maker?
It is.
Okay. So this is by... Chica.
I like that word.
I do too.
Whatever. Chica.
Yes, but it's super cute.
It's so cute.
And I love this, whatever this cloth is called. I don't
remember
what it's called. Oilcloth, I think it's called, something like that. But it's great because it's waterproof.
I just think of it as a reusable shopping bag.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But anyway, I loved it, and I thought it would be super cute for...
It's adorable.
Yeah, I just thought it was really cute. So got that. I also picked up some stitch markers from Miss Pearl. And she has an Etsy shop, doesn't she?
She does.
Yes. So check her out.
She was talking about some stitch marker club that she's going to do, and she said she doesn't have a lot of details up about it yet, but she's going to. So that's kind of a neat idea.
Totally.
So yeah.
And something that is not common. Right. I haven't heard of that.
I've not heard of a stitch
marker.
But
I had to get these stitch markers because even though this is a kitty cat, which we'll show an up close picture so you guys can see, it to me looks like my Boston Terrier Sophie.
It really does.
It totally looks like Sophie.
It definitely looks more like a Boston than it does a cat.
So I had to have these stitch markers. I thought they were super cute. But she was very, very sweet and very helpful. Then I'm always looking for drop spindles, but I'm too cheap to pay like tons of money for a drop spindle, but I love collecting drop spindles.
It's not cheapness, it's just smart shopping.
Well, but some of them are, they're probably worth it because they're beautiful and they're handmade and they're, you know what I mean? Like they're made with exotic woods, and so I respect the prices, but I just can't afford them.
Sure.
So I met this guy, Carl Herndon, CH Woodcraft is his business name. But he had these beautiful, all different kinds of spindles. I had to pick one because there were several. Michelle helped me pick this one out.
She didn't pick the one I said this was one of them that I liked.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's made out of, do you remember?
Some countertop.
Countertop material. It's not quartz.
It's something.
It's not Formica.
No.
And it's not granite.
It's not tile.
So it's one of those. I don't know.
It's something.
But anyway, I just thought it was very, very pretty and unique.
And unique because it's square.
Yeah, and it's lightweight. I can't remember the weight. He didn't have it on here.
I don't understand.
So it'll be good for like lace and stuff.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was really pretty, and it was very reasonably priced. I think it was $25. So
nice.
So that was fun.
Because at the different shops each day they had different trunk shows.
Yeah, so and that was fun. There. And he was very, very kind and very nice. Then I made a couple pattern purchases this last week. I bought Volenbein yarns. Kristen from the Yarngasm podcast has a new pattern out, and I had to buy it because I just think it's gorgeous and she's beautiful and I like her patterns.
You like the pattern, yeah.
I think it's gorgeous, and I won't pronounce it correctly, so I'm not going to try. But
I know it's like
it means wild sea in German.
I can't even read that font.
Wildesmeer.
Yeah.
Wildesmeer. Shawl, and I love lace shawls anyway, so I picked out this skein from Huckleberry Knits, and it's a gorgeous 50-50 silk merino, so it's going to have awesome drape, and the colorway is Colleen, and I don't know, I just think it's a beautiful green. It'll be really pretty, and she did hers in a green I think it was out of her yarn, but
well, I would imagine.
And I have some of her yarn, but it's blues and stuff, and I wanted something that was just one color. So I picked that up, and then I also picked up Delicious Yarns, which I think their labels are the cutest things ever. They're like nutrition facts.
Like you would buy those just to have them.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Cutest. So anyway, this is 450 yards of, what is it?
Delicious
Fingering
yarn.
weight.
Oh.
Superwash merino, 100% superwash merino. But I just thought I liked to me it looks like ice cream. Chocolate or
a cupcake.
Yeah, or a cupcake. Yeah, like a card.
Yeah.
But I just thought I love the browns and the pinks.
It's awesome.
I just think that looks really yummy.
It looks delicious.
Soft. It does. It makes me want to eat it.
Delicious could be one of our words.
Delicious is a good word.
It is a good word.
It's a good word. Yes, that's something different. And then I picked up this. Is it a kit? Is that what you call it?
Well, it is.
It is, but we're going to do something different with it. It came with or it was supposed to come with a pattern.
I think there's probably a download.
Download, yes. Somewhere Over scarf, and this is by White Birch Fiber Arts. So it's really pretty. Anyway, it comes with a scarf type pattern, but the scarf really isn't.
We're not scarf people.
I don't know the last time I know a scarf. So I'm going to do socks with it.
Yeah.
So I think it's beautiful. But it was really pretty because it was kind of, in the scarf, when it was knit up, it was kind of a gradient.
Kind of gradient
really
stripes.
Pretty. So not self-striping per se. So I'll be curious to see what it looks like.
I know, I want you to cast this on quickly.
Yeah. So it'll be fun. But this is just their, it's called Where the Bluebirds Fly, and it's...
and the white fiber,
merino
white
nylon.
Birch... They're not local to us, so we're really excited to see that they used them for these kids. She's got an Etsy shop, and you've heard us talk about Nothing Says Screw You Like a Rainbow, and fun yarn.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So I'm excited for that. So that's all I picked up today. So awesome. I didn't do too badly.
Yeah.
How about you, girl?
Well, I had one of those kits in my hand. I was going to get one, but
Oh, did you not get it?
I didn't get it.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay. All
I
right.
put it back because I got this bag.
Okay.
I was trying to be reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Chica bag too.
Yes.
But this is so cute. It's so different than anything I have.
Yeah.
Anything with a magnet, I love.
Yeah.
I love magnets.
It's great.
Yep, it is. And then it's got the polka dots inside, a little pocket.
Really cute. Mm-hmm.
And it's just a great size. I like how it opens up.
I do too.
And fun colors.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I traded the yarn for this.
Got a bag.
I think that was reasonable.
Yes.
Picked up a couple gumballs from Knitted Wit for some heels and toes for this yarn that I have coming. And I'm not even gonna, it's that yarn, it's by Artistic Yarn by Abby on Etsy, and you will see more and more of this, but this yarn is the cutest yarn I've ever seen. So when I get it, you will see it, and these are probably going to be the heels and toes for it.
Awesome.
And then I picked up some stitch markers from Miss Pearl. Also, I don't need stitch markers at all, but I love them.
Oh, so
and
cute.
this has a squirrel.
Yes.
And it has to be some sort of a prop for us. Although we'd be dinging that squirrel all the time. I mean, it's like...
Oh my gosh. We'd probably forget about the squirrel because we'd be thinking about something else.
Totally.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's super cute. And then these rainbow colored ones, they're... What I really like about these is they're the continuous circle.
Yes.
And then it's got the gem hanging on it.
Yep.
So,
I do too. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Stitch markers, fun stitch markers really make a difference on a knitting project.
It does. It does.
It's weird.
And for so long I didn't believe that. But now that I have some, because I don't have a ton of stitch markers, I don't have a stash of stitch markers. But the few that I have that are pretty, I just love them. It does. It just makes your project, I don't know why, it seems stupid, but it just makes it, I don't know.
Well, we like bling.
And just like you like your project bag. And I don't know.
And you know what? I can't wear jewelry anymore. My body reacts badly to different. I can wear my wedding ring.
Yeah.
Because it's platinum. I can't do.
So you can do platinum, but not gold or silver.
Or white gold.
Okay.
I mean, it's just. I just react to it. I really can't wear earrings anymore.
So she gave me a lot of jewelry a couple years back. I felt like she died. I was like, you're giving me all your jewelry.
I hung on to some stuff.
You did.
Because, for an hour, maybe I can do it. If
I
wear a necklace, it's sad because I used to wear
you
jewelry.
You did.
It bugs me now.
That's sad.
But anyway, at Not Another Hat, I bought
really
this fun stuff. It's by Shepherd. I wrote it down because it's not on a tag.
Oh, it's not.
Isn't that
Interesting.
Weird?
Huh. It looks like handspun.
Right, and that's what I said, is that looks like handspun. Oh, shepherd's wool. It's called Crazy. And what they do is they make it from mill ends.
Oh, okay.
So they're like using the remnants.
Yeah.
And then... So I'm going to do a hat or something, but I just thought it was unique.
Yeah, it is.
Different, and it was inexpensive, $12.
Nice.
And,
it's really pretty.
Yeah, and I mean, it feels good. It's nice.
Oh, yeah.
And no two are the same.
Yeah, definitely. No, these two look definitely different.
Yeah. So I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So that was my stop in Hood River.
Nice.
At Not Another Hat.
Yeah.
I am in a couple clubs, and let's see, I think this one.
Nope. Adorable bag.
Yeah. This is my
pretty
Knit Circus Four Seasons Club. So this is the spring edition. And it came with a bag this time. An Erin Lane bag.
Sweet.
I know, it's adorable. I really, really, really do like this one.
Yeah.
And the yarn, oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh, wow.
Spring Fever.
Pretty. Very pretty.
I love Knit Circus.
Yeah.
And I will only have one season left after this. I will have summer. And then that club will be over for me. And I won't do another one because I've loved it.
Yeah.
But, I mean.
Yeah.
You
saw this girl's stash. Yeah, she's...
Well, you know what, last episode I realized I start so many topics and then forget what I'm talking about.
That's okay.
I know. But one of them that I had started to say was a Volan Vine, her club thing about the... So I thought I'd been so smart by going online and looking up this...
Club?
Well, not the club, but like the...
Oh, the artist.
The artist that it was after. Just because I kind of wanted to get an idea of what direction it should be going in, right? So I look it up. All the pictures pertaining to this person were in black and white.
Oh.
So I was like, that told
bummer.
me nothing.
I wonder why.
Well, I think because he's old. Or it's an older, it's like an older, whatever. I don't know. But
yeah, because I know Kristen from Vol and Vine. She has a calendar of a lot of his artwork.
Oh, really?
All the pictures, and they're colored.
Well,
so
apparently I didn't look
interesting,
enough.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to look too long because I knew it would sell out.
Right.
If I took too long
that's true.
investigating
That's true.
it. So
yeah,
I took the plunge, and I don't even know when that will start.
Nice.
But, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then the other club that I got the shipment for is the Erin Lane Indie Carnival Club. And that's every other month you get an Erin Lane bag and then a yarn from one of these indie dyers.
Oh, wow.
So the
awesome.
first month, this is my second. The first one we used actually as prizes. And it was a bag, and then that yarn from the something having to do with some animal. I'm sorry, I don't remember. But this is Lydia
really
yarns. And yeah, this...
That's pretty.
It's really pretty, and it feels nice.
Yeah.
And it came with a pattern.
It has really subtle speckles in it.
Very subtle speckles. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Did I say
very
that
subtle.
Right?
Very subtle speckles. Yep.
Yarn Carnival Cowl by Angela Klein is the pattern that came with it. And actually, when I saw this color, it made me think of a certain person that I might send it to.
Really?
Maybe.
Interesting.
And I'll tell you who afterwards. Okay. But I do really like it.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it's very pretty. Very pretty color.
Yeah. Fun.
So that is that.
Very fun.
And, okay. Well, here, on a side note, I think this is one of the questions on our Ask Us something, or maybe it was just the show notes. Somebody asked me about the yarn cozies.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay. I do. I love yarn cozies. I use them. The yarn condoms. They're a little bit sometimes hard to find though. So I found a shop, and I'll put a link in our show notes that I was able to get some. But I did order a few packages, 3, and I'm going to keep one. And there's 3 in each.
Oh, nice, nice.
So if you are trying to find some and you really want some, but you just can't get your hands on any, just let me know and I'll sell. I mean, I would charge. I'm not going to give these to you. I'm sorry. I mean, we could make it a prize, but no, I'm not going to. But just saying, if you're desperate for some and you can't find any, I'll hook you up, sister.
Yeah.
Or brother, whatever. Okay, so yesterday Lori and I went over to Starlight Knitting. Totally was just gonna go sit and knit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the pattern for the Rose City yarn crawl knit along.
Yeah.
I love.
Oh wow! I didn't even see it.
I
Okay.
never would have guessed.
Yeah.
But Melissa had knit one up, and it's adorable.
Oh, neat.
It's like a cape, kind of.
Yeah.
So it's a totally different shape, and then it's like, I don't know, it's just awesome. And I think part of me loves it because I could see it knit up.
Yeah. Okay.
The mystery thing doesn't work for me.
Yeah, I did the mystery one a couple years back.
Yeah.
Yep. And I love it, but it's on my dresser.
Well, that's where it belongs.
It's beautiful, but it's just not my colors.
Right.
Yeah. But we didn't know how to pick colors.
No,
it was
we
didn't.
Like, and I still would not have picked appropriately for this.
Yeah.
I know now that I just can't do that. But seeing what she did, it was beautiful. And one of the things that she used, and they talk about this there, is this dyed in the wool. It's by Spin Cycle Yarns, and it's called Dyed in the Wool. And one thing I really liked about this tag, it has this definition, and it says dyed before being formed into cloth.
Oh, interesting.
So whatever.
Okay.
But I like the second one better. Firmly established in a person's beliefs or habits, deeply ingrained in the nature of a person or thing. Dyed in the wool. I've never heard that used in that way.
Yeah, neither.
Whatever, and I probably won't remember to use it in that way.
Right.
But anyway, you would never guess what this is going to look like when it knits up.
Wow.
But Melissa used one in hers, and it was like this gradient. Wow. I mean, it was just gorgeous. So,
that's beautiful.
So this happened.
Yeah, I love those colors. Kind of jewel toned colors, a little bit.
This also happened.
Oh wow!
Because.
Well, those look beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Blue sky alpaca.
Yeah. Super soft.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is silk and alpaca.
Nice.
And it matches this
perfectly.
I mean, it's like. And as we were talking earlier today, if you're going to have to knit with a solid, it needs to be a solid that makes you very happy.
Like a luxury solid.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this makes
soft,
me
like butter.
Very happy.
Yeah, it does.
I knit my grandson his baby blanket out of blue sky alpaca cotton.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't even think, what can you do with cotton?
Right.
This stuff was like heaven in my hands.
Oh, nice.
This is like heaven's heaven in my hands.
Yeah.
I love this. And so I'm going to cast this on soon.
Beautiful.
Even though I won't.
You have a million other things on the needles.
I do. And I'm
That's
gonna make
beautiful,
it a million
though.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's worth it. Sometimes you just have to.
Sometimes you just have to. And this was one of those things that just happened. And I love it.
It's worth it.
Gosh, it's just gorgeous.
That is. That's really pretty.
So I'm still not going to get to anything else.
Okay.
Because, and it's funny. I was thinking before yesterday, I was thinking how we were going to record today and how I was going to be able to say, I didn't buy anything. Because the clubs don't count. Because that was,
in the past.
That was in the past.
Yes.
And so I thought that I'd made it the whole 2 weeks. But then I remembered my little stop in Hood River. But, that truly was just a safety issue.
Safety, yes. Had to happen.
And then, but then, the whole thing yesterday.
And and we weren't even going to do the yarn crawl, but we felt like we need to do something. Because we can't just have this huge event in Portland and not do anything. Because we've always participated in some way or another. One year, Michelle and Lori went to all the shops.
We did.
I mean, it was an all-weekend thing, right? I mean, it took you all weekend to get to all those 2 days.
But you know what? Yeah. We did it because I wanted the pins.
Right, totally.
They don't do the pins anymore.
Yeah, and Angelique and I, we've gone together before and done probably five or six, shops. We have so many shops, which is a huge blessing. But at the same time, it's like you can't feel like you can go to every single shop and buy something from every single shop. You'd be broke. But
no, you do that 1 year and then you don't go again.
Yeah, because but it's so fun because you get to just see all these people and everyone's excited and
it's a party atmosphere.
It's fun. It's fun. So I felt like we needed to do something today to celebrate.
I do too.
Yeah.
I mean, I did too, and I'm glad that we did.
Yeah, because our next fiber festival will be what? Oregon Flock and Fiber in the fall.
Yeah,
right.
I mean that's the next one I can think of.
So that's a lot. The next one. So, yeah.
But
we have several. We have what, 3 a year? 3 festivals because we have Oregon Flock and Fiber. We have the Hood River one or the whatever that one.
Right,
is.
the Gorge. Well, and then there's also that black
and the yarn
sheep
crawl
one down.
Yeah.
That I went
Eugene.
to. Yeah.
Yes. So we have like four festivals.
Yeah.
And they're evenly spaced out, it seems like to me, throughout the year to where you feel like, you can save your pennies and do some damage without doing too much damage.
If that's how you roll.
That's right. Or you can just buy whatever.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. So.
All right. So we will pick our winners from the pattern giveaway from Green Ice. Whatever. And thank you. I whined last time. I really didn't mean to, but yeah, she gave me a pattern.
Very sweet.
Feel bad.
So kind.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was very sweet of her.
So, do you have your phone handy to do the random number generator? Or
I
just
do.
ask
My Siri, yes.
We just ask Siri.
My old iPhone broke, so I had to get a new iPhone this last week. So hopefully Siri is nice. Okay, so what numbers?
Well, do between 2 and... Sorry, I should have been there. 2 and 45.
Okay. Siri, pick a number between 2 and 45.
The answer is 45.
Oh, 45.
Grandma Lori!
Yay!
Our friend Lori.
Oh, fun.
See, and this is good. You guys saw we didn't, work that out.
No.
So you get to pick a pattern. And then, but are we doing 3?
Yes.
Okay.
3 patterns.
So let's do... Oh, that'll be easy, though. 2 and 44.
All right. Pick a number between 2 and 44.
It's 43.
Oh my goodness, all these high ones.
I know. Okay, well that's our woohoo pepper. Do designers want patterns from other people? Of course they do.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
I would.
Right.
If I designed patterns, but I don't.
So yay.
Awesome.
So
she needs to get in contact with you.
Yeah, but we have one more to do, and I don't want it to be 42.
Well, we'll just do 2 and 2.
It's not our fault, though. You're hearing Siri.
Yeah, it's not our fault.
I know. Let's go backwards. Let's say between 40. Let's say pick a number between 44 and 2.
Pick a number between 44 and 2.
The answer is 39.
39. Still a high number, but
okay, whatever.
Whatever. Is what it is.
It is what it is. Keela. Keela? Oh. You don't even have your name on here, Keela. Unless that is your name.
It might be.
It might be.
It could
Keela
be.
could be your name.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay then. Awesome.
Awesome.
You
Congratulations.
ladies, yeah, just, I don't know.
We don't know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, because it's probably that she might just gift them to you.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Let you know. Yeah, we did. I mean, this would be good to know ahead of time. You can only expect so much of us, though. I mean, we moved lamps around.
I know.
If you could see my table right now. In fact, I should take a picture. I should just take a picture of this.
You
It's
should.
like something exploded in here.
It is. It's a mess.
It is. It's a hot mess. That's what people say. It's a hot mess.
Although we're not very hot.
I know. I even have a sweater on.
Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable myself.
Yeah. That's because I don't turn our heat on.
That's right. That's why my nose runs. Because it's cold in
You
here.
know what? That's right.
It probably is. My
That's
nose doesn't
probably
run
right.
anywhere else. When I come to
know.
her house, I'm always sniffling.
Okay, it's because I don't turn the heat. I don't like it
I'm
hot
freezing in your
here.
house.
I'm sorry, everyone is. The kids,
not.
the poor kids.
I'm really not. I'm pretty comfortable.
I'll turn the heat on if I'm sick.
Oh, gee.
I'm sorry, but you can put more clothes on. I can't take more
That's
off.
right. Layer up.
Yeah.
That's yeah. You
I
could
know.
take more off.
I
but
could, and normally I don't have a sweater on. Although honestly, sometimes it is cool in here, and I'd rather put something on. I don't like a warm room.
That's interesting. Sometimes
thought
I'll wear my
everyone was
coat
like
around
that.
the house, and
I know,
people
I've
laugh at
gotten
me,
to
but
your
it's such a
house
comfy
before.
coat.
Yeah, and you've had your coat on.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know. So are we going to answer any questions?
Yeah, I don't know how long we've run.
I don't either.
You have to answer the one that you asked if it was okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're going to answer the how we met one. And we met at church.
Yes, met
and
at
then
church.
we found out that we were neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to tell a story. She asked me if it was okay, and it cracked me up. But I just want to say because, never mind. Just go for it.
Well, I don't know. Do you know how you, like, the day we met, do you know? Because I don't know
No.
that.
Oh,
I don't know
heck
that part
no.
of it.
No.
I just know that I got this feeling of being, like, in a sense, pursued. Like, she really, like, reached out to me to try to get to know me.
Because, okay, we were at church. I was there first.
Yep.
I left many times after that. But, so I was trying to be the good, like...
Reaching out and making people
right,
feel welcome.
I wanted to make her feel I'm older.
And I was very pregnant, you know.
So, yeah, I just was like...
So.
and that's totally outside of my comfort zone. To, like... reach out to someone and be like trying to get them to be my friend.
Yeah, but you were trying pretty hard, and I remember,
I don't remember that. But
I just remember
continue because
I just remember telling my husband, I was like, this woman Michelle's like trying to get to know me, and I said she kind of scares me a little bit. Like she lives right by us, and her husband's a cop, and I don't know, like, you know, I was just kind of freaked out. So we ended up getting together, and there's a big shadow behind us. I think it must be a dog. I'm like, what's up? Shadow looming. So I think it was probably the first time I went to Michelle's house. For one thing, Michelle had mentioned in our conversations how she drove a big Suburban because it was a safe car for her kids and how important that was to her. And my family car was a Honda Civic. So it made me kind of feel like, oh, I'm not a very safe mom, you know, because I'm driving this tiny little car around. She's got this big old Suburban, you know, that's safe for her family. So then I go to Michelle's house, and she has this big, like, was it like a big map or something up on your wall in the kitchen?
It wasn't on the wall.
It was on the wall in your kitchen, because I remember saying, what is this? And Michelle had, like, mapped out or something, like, all the sex offenders in the neighborhood. And I was like, what kind of woman is this? So I remember telling my husband, I was like, I don't know if I can be friends with this one, because I don't know if I'm going to, like, annoy her or say the wrong thing, or because she was very, you know, safety conscious.
I had not been away from the police bureau at
that
long
time
enough.
Very long.
Yeah.
And then I go down to her basement, and she has this, like, beautiful, you know, like, French doors leading out to her backyard, and she has this big old piece of wood clamped down to lock the door.
You cannot be too safe. I'm sorry.
And I was like, who is this woman that's trying to be my friend? She just kind of freaked me out because I don't know. I think I just live kind of not dangerously, but I don't know. Like none of that stuff. I didn't even think about that stuff
at the time.
I would have been like 20, 26, something like that.
Yeah, I was like 34 or something.
Yeah.
35. So different stages in life.
Totally.
I mean, obviously that kind of age difference doesn't make a difference in adult friends.
Right.
But
right.
there are stages in that. Like when you're still in your 20s, you're still,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it was just funny.
That is funny. I don't know what to make of that.
I don't either.
It's pretty funny.
You kind of scared me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
but
that's
now
hilarious.
I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, but you've
really
changed a lot. I've changed
Yes.
a lot. I mean, we've
Right,
both,
exactly.
you grow over the years
Yes.
and things that used to matter. And when you have little kids too. I
We
mean,
did have little kids.
Our kids were very little and we homeschooled them together.
did.
But now we don't live in those homes anymore.
Yeah,
but we
neither
still,
one of
if
us.
somebody else asked how close we live to each other, we probably live, what,
It's like 5 miles.
Yeah, like a 10-minute drive
Yeah.
maybe. So I live in Clackamas and Michelle lives in Gladstone, and so they're two little cities,
Suburbs of Portland.
so not too far from each other. But she's moved and I've moved since, but we still live.
You moved first.
Yeah, I moved first
To get away from me because I scared her.
No. So we only live like 10 minutes apart from each other.
No, that totally cracks me. I think that is so funny.
Well, it was just funny first impressions because I was just like, this woman is really, and you were always very safety conscious. Like you always wanted things checked out, who's going to be there, you know, who's in charge. Like whenever we'd have church functions or whatever, I remember you'd want to know, have they had a background check?
Sorry.
Are they,
yeah.
you know?
Churches attract freaks.
So yeah, it can, definitely. And
yeah,
it's good
not all.
Yeah, and it's good to be careful. It's good to, you know, yeah, for sure. But I just remember thinking, man,
I was intense.
Yes.
And what did you say? You'd never met anyone like
I had
me?
never met anyone like her. And I just thought, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm afraid.
So there you have it.
And I was so scared. Like, I would never have your kids drive in my car. I don't even think you wanted
I
to.
didn't let
You wouldn't
them
let,
at
yeah,
first, no.
that's another thing. She wouldn't let kids ride in other people's cars. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, God forbid if I ever, if one of her kids ever gets hurt at my house. Like, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. But all these years later.
And now my kids are pierced and, you know, driving.
She's let it go.
I've given up.
Yeah.
I hope they make it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I've
Time
done
will
what
tell.
I can do.
That's
and you
right.
know, that's the thing is when they're little, you try to
Oh,
protect
totally.
them.
And it's a good thing. It's not bad. It's just I'd never met somebody that was so intense. Like, I was like, wow.
I think that I might have been scarred a little bit because really, when I was a cop, I did have calls.
Oh, yeah.
I always ended up with the calls of the dead kids.
Yeah.
And some really, like, just really bad
horrible.
stuff.
Horrible.
And,
yeah,
horrible. That
you
I
see
never,
the worst.
I couldn't have dealt with it if I'd have been a parent at the time.
No way.
But I wasn't, and so I was able to deal with it. But then years later, some of
Yeah.
that stuff just came back.
Oh,
and
yeah. Especially when you have
haunted me.
kids. When you have kids. That's...
Once I had kids, I really turned into a freak.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So it's better to be, too safe
Yeah.
than not safe enough.
Well, I
but-
tend to go to extremes.
Yes.
I extremely cared, and now I extremely don't. I do. Of course I care. I joke.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So.
But it was just funny. My first impressions, I was just kind of a little scared.
Yeah.
Because I'd never had somebody, like, want to be my friend. Like that, you know, like, I just felt like you really were, like, trying to get to know me. And I was like, wow, I've never had somebody, like, really try to get to know me this much. You know, this is interesting. So.
And I had no idea that I was stalking her that bad.
It wasn't that you were stalking. It's just, I think we had so much in common, what appeared to be so much in common. We were homeschooling our kids. We went to the same church. We were involved in the same kind of ministries and stuff. So I think it was natural that we would become friends, but I just had never had somebody, like, not pursue, but I don't know, just, like, try to get to know you so much.
Hi.
I love my girl.
Your hands are cold. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry.
That's hilarious.
Oh, gosh.
Just sitting here freezing. Yeah. It's not that bad. My lips
your
are
blanket
chattering.
Your lips are blue.
Match my shirt.
You don't see the smoke coming,
That's
or
right.
not the smoke, but whatever it is, the cold air. When you,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't see my breath
Yeah,
yet,
we
so
don't
it's not
see our
that
breath,
cold. But yeah, so that was a funny story. But yeah, and then we just got to know each other over the years. Our girls grew up going to the same charter
our
school
girls were
together.
friends, and now they aren't.
Well, they just are at different. I don't know. They just
They're
go to
just
different
different, yeah.
schools, and
Yeah.
the two younger ones are at different ages, so
Yeah.
it's like they're doing different things,
Yeah.
and you know it happens. But
It does. But we're still
we're
friends.
friends. Yeah, we don't care what our kids do, but we're still
Yes.
very close friends. So
I still pursue her.
that's right. No, she got me stuck on the podcast. No,
Yeah,
just
that's
kidding.
right.
No, it's been fun. It's been so much fun.
It has been.
It
fun.
is. I look forward
Our
to
friendship
it.
or the podcasting?
Both.
Okay.
Both. Yeah. And you don't freak me out anymore.
Really?
Yeah, you don't. You don't. Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
grown numb to my
I
ways.
think so. And used to make me dinner. There was times that Michelle would make dinner. Her husband would work nights, and so she'd be like, "Come over, I made dinner." And she's such a good cook.
No, I used to be. I can say I appreciate now that I used to be a good cook.
Yeah, she would make good meals. Like I would never want to make a meal for her because I'd go to her house and she'd say, "Oh, you want some sandwiches? I'll make sandwiches for all of us." And I'd be like, "Okay." Her sandwiches were like gourmet, like yummy sandwiches. We'd go to my house and I'd be like, "Yeah, we have PB&J and we have tuna." But it's just I'm very basic.
And now I'm like, pour a bowl of cereal if you're hungry.
Fend for yourself.
Exactly.
But yeah, you'd make such good food. Those were the days, man. We've changed a lot.
Yeah.
We don't cook anymore.
It's this now.
It's knitting,
Yeah.
Yeah. Just different stages of life.
Right.
It's all good.
Yeah, this is the dark stage. No, just the lighting made me think of the darkness. All right. Well, we'll have some more giveaways next time. We didn't have time to even think about it, but
yeah,
we'll have that 1,000 subscriber thing coming up.
Yes, that's coming up. It's grown. That's awesome.
We hope we don't start going backwards.
I hope not. Yeah.
People unsubscribing. Michelle, she might start pursuing us.
Yeah, she might.
She wants to be our friend.
We don't know why.
That's why people don't want to name her by name.
Yeah. Michelle who?
Yeah. But anyway, if we get to that point, we'll do a giveaway for that.
That's right. For going backwards, yeah.
No, not that way. Yeah, we'll buy you back. Come be our friend.
Bribe for your affection. We'll do whatever it takes.
Play forever and ever. The Shining.
I don't think I've seen The Shining.
What? Oh
See, we totally like different movies.
Well,
whenever Michelle recommends a TV show, I usually am like, I probably won't like it.
I know, because like one of my favorite series is like The Wire, and one of hers is The Gilmore Girls.
Right.
There's no way I could watch The Gilmore Girls. I'm sorry, I just don't think I could do it.
It's so true.
I love war movies. I love,
Yeah, I like happy romantic comedies. Are my favorite. Oh gosh,
and I hate
love
those.
Them. How are we friends?
If someone's getting killed, I'm good with it. It's got to be a true story. Not any fictional death.
Right. More blood and guts, the better for her.
Yeah, but I don't like torture.
No,
I don't.
Draw the line at torture.
I do.
Okay.
On that note.
Firm line.
That is a firm line. That one's not moving. Don't like torture. So
that's good.
All right. Have a great couple of weeks.
Yes.
And Bye.
We will see you. Bye.